End of day two. And again, another great selection of Asia's best independent films. And now we get to the nitty gritty where we get the chance to talk to the directors and hear a little bit more about these creations that we've just seen. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the film?
Hi, my name is June Shim. Shim is my last name, and I'm a director. I do. I started as a photographer and moved on to music video, TV commercials, and now doing some independent movies. Um, and I'm an artist, so like I do paint these kind of stuff. So I do all kind of stuff. And yeah, my movie, it's about basically, it's really simple. It's almost at the end of the world, zombies. So like, it's about a boy loving a girl, and then just doing some crazy stuff to save the girl's life in his way. Yeah, it's a short film. There isn't much to say, but yeah, that's what the movie's about.
Hi, yeah, my name is Stan Park. I'm a filmmaker, and this film was my thesis film before I graduate, my master program at Georgia State University. This is like my final film, so it's about like Korean immigrant family who comes to America and with high hopes to be successful and have an American dream, but in reality they face to like racism and like difficulties, so that causes the problem in the family. So yeah, it's like kind of like a reality check with the like harsh reality.
My name is Mohana Rajakumar. I'm the writer, producer, and I also performed a small role in Me Against the World, which is a collegiate romantic comedy about two people who meet in their first days in university and how different they are, but then how they might also have some things in common.
I'm JK, and I'm the writer and the producer of the film. So I'm here on behalf of our director Crio. He's currently actually really busy with another project right now, and he's the kind of guy who needs to be locked in and focused in a project to do it uh, to this best of capabilities. So I decided to like take over in this leg of the festival run of the short film. So the goal of the film is to actually show mental illnesses real face. So we actually uh, kind of tried to, as much as possible, represent the most common ones. So if you, uh, as you've seen, you had depression and then schizophrenia, maybe also psychopathic tendencies for our character. So we tried to, as much as possible, represent those into our film, uh, because that's pretty much the film is uh, pretty much born out of our passion to like uh, to to uh, send the message across our audiences here actually in the Philippines, because knowledge when it comes to mental illness is really pretty much or I mean not knowledge but awareness of it is still pretty much non-existent. So that was pretty much it. So, and that was that's what the film is about.
My name is Guang, is Chinese name. This film, The Out of the Abyss, is my third film, a short film. It's about in Beijing, we call people Beijing drifter. Do you know the drifter? The other from the other province to come to Beijing to get a job, to get the opportunity to maybe to want to get a good life. Yeah. Yes, I think this film talk about the people, this group. Yeah, their life, their what they achieve. Yeah.
How did this film actually come about? And do you have any particular story about the creation of this film?
No, it just hit me one day. I wanted to shoot a zombie movie, but I didn't want it to be like a zombie chasing people. Um, Basically, what if you have a lover who's turning into a zombie? What does you do? I wanted to show that in a realistic way, as much as possible. Like, what would you do for the girl? It's not going to be about showing the girl like some beautiful part of the world, just traveling with a zombie. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be dark, um, in maybe in sexual way. If you can't have a sex with the girl, what would you do? And I'm sure you saw that part.
So the film is actually adapted from a short story that I wrote a long time ago, but during the pandemic, I used to be a novelist. So during COVID, where I lived, the lockdown was very severe. Like the only things that were open were the grocery store, the pharmacy, and the hospital. And if you were driving with more than 4 people in your car, the police would write you a ticket. So we were all stuck at home, and I thought to myself, what could I do as a new creative challenge? So I took out these stories and I adapted them into screenplays and sent them off to contests, and they did really well. So this short is actually adapted from a feature that I'm trying to get made. And it's a proof of concept. It's 12 minutes, and it kind of takes you into the world of the main characters and the first time that they meet.
I think it's from a real feeling of myself, especially over 30 years old. Yes, you can maybe you also single, you get lost a job. Yeah, some bad things in our life. I create this film to show all the predicament to the audience. Yeah, this is my opportunity. No, not my thinking.
This is the tech question. It's always a source of wonderment to people about how long or how short it's taken to make a film. But how long did it take you to shoot this film? And more importantly, how long did it take you to edit it?
Well, just like from the idea though, I think I started like July last year, and then just filming itself, I think it took us about, it was like 2 weeks project, just like filming. It was like 4 day shooting. And then I think the editing itself, I edit all by myself, which took me about 3-4 months, which I had my advisor, which, he helped me, like, he gave me advice here and there for sure. And, we trying to come up with the different ideas, but overall, I think it took me about 3-4 months to edit the whole thing.
The film was shot in 3 days. So we shot in the house. Actually, it's Crio's, it's our director's aunt's house. So we had all of that was what's good about it. We had freedom, and they were sleeping in the rooms, and then we're shooting the film in the living room and on the spare bedroom. So yeah, we shot most of the scenes on the first 2 days in the house, so all interior scenes, and then the exterior scenes that you see in the movie were all shot on the third day. So pretty much 2.5 days. So we shot most of the exterior scenes on the third day, pretty much just an afternoon. And the editing, um, we pretty much finished the, if we're just talking about, because sound is a major component of the film. So if it's just the scenes put together, maybe a couple of weeks.
So we had a very compressed shooting schedule because, you know, every day that you have on set is more expensive for the crew, for the food, for everything. So we shot in 2 days, which was really ambitious. The first day was 12 hours and the second day was 10 hours. So first day we shot 2 to 2, so 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. And the second day we got a little bit of a break because the first day I think we did 2 locations, and the second day we had 1 location. So that made it much simpler.
Do you have any funny, sad, particularly interesting story about what happened during the process of making this film, albeit pre-production, production, or the editing process, or even the distribution process?
I do have a lot, but you know, where the girl was being dragged and being locked. Yeah, we wanted to shoot this one time once, because you know there was no like protection to the leg. There's no special like, you know, equipment to like protect the actress. So it was very raw, natural. So it was not an easy scene. Like she had like scratches all over after the shoot, and yeah, she was a bit pissed, hoping that, you know, this cut is okay, which it was good. And you know, it's just small, short budget film. It's a small production. So all of a sudden it started to rain a little bit at that scene. Then I thought the rain was gonna help me improve the scene. The emotions and feelings. And right after the shoot, um, even though she was not happy that she was, you know, scratched everywhere on her legs, I wanted to shoot this one more time because the rain started. And then we set up the lights again, and all of a sudden the rain stops. So we were waiting for it for like half an hour, and it was not happening. So we started wrapping up again, and it starts rain again. Then we did this like 3-4 times, and it was very frustrating. You know, if this was like a TV commercial, or if I had some budget, you know, just I don't think there's gonna be any problem just pouring the rain at the scene, you know. But that was the tough part, where my budget was not able to catch my vision.
Actually, I think look actually part-times for us as our grip. So we were already shooting the film, and sometimes we would break out of character and fix the lights. When help with the setup and everything, we were telling the, what are you doing? Get into character. Go lie in the bed already. He just does it out of instinct. So we were just laughing all the time. I mean, it's a pretty serious film, but we it's a pretty light set. So that part it's an enjoyable experience for sure.
Well, so I actually thought that I would play the mom in the film. There's a mother character, but when it came time to audition and you know, we were working with the director. She didn't feel that I had the right kind of tone for the mother character, so I had to go and write myself another part. Because you know, this was my film. I'm a beginning filmmaker. I've only been doing it for 2 years, and I didn't want to put all this work in without getting like the maximum kind of mileage out of it. So I was able to write myself in as the aunt of the main character. And so that was quite a funny solution. And the solution actually came to me in the shower.
Here at the All Asian Independent Film Festival 2022, you're competing with a lot of other great filmmakers, very, very talented, creative, cinematic types. How does it make you feel to be in competition?
I was just super shocked that I, got an email that, my film got, selected. So I'm just happy to be selected and can show my film and be part of the festival, which is super, super cool and honor. So yeah, I'm happy.
I think it's first of all, I want to thank the committee. Yeah, it's my first join the international film festival. I think it's a good chance for me, and I'm a bit nervous. So I really looking forward for the result. I think it's yeah.
I love indie film. I love the fact that people get into this for the love of film and for the love of telling stories. So this is one of the great things about participating in festivals, because you get to meet other people who are as passionate about telling unique stories. It's not like the 10th Spider-Man or the 5th Batman, or these are like real stories about real people. So I'm super excited, and kudos to people like you and everybody on your team who make it possible for us to share our stories with the world.